Hey guys, today we're gonna be reviewing the Old Town Sportsman Salty PDL 120. This is a tremendous little boat, well, little 120 anyways, but it offers you a lot of goodies for a really good price. Now, I'm gonna walk you through all the good and all the bad things that I find with this boat, and if there is something I didn't say, well, there's a comment section below. Go out there and comment. Please don't tell me that, oh, you're just saying that because Old Town sent you this boat for free. Oh, how much did Old Town pay you? Oh, you're too tough on Old Town. Like, save all those comments, please. But you know what? Just say it. Say it because it's good. It's good. Comment whatever you want. Just be respectful. Yeah. Now, my name is Aliex, and this channel we do a lot of kayak reviews like this, but we also do a lot of fishing, and we do a lot of gear review and amazing stuff. It's just pure amazingness. So don't forget to subscribe. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Actually, it costs you more if you don't subscribe because you missed out on the amazingness that is this channel. Now, that was like 10 seconds. That was too long. Let's get back into what you click on this video for. Is the Old Town 120 PDL worth the money? Well, I'm gonna save you a lot of time and tell you right now it is worth the money, but please continue watching so you learn why. I'm gonna start you with the things that I like about this boat, and all the negative stuff is gonna be coming up later in this video because I know all of you guys just watch 3 minutes of the video, so I'm gonna give you the good stuff first. Anyways, oh, don't jump ahead because there may be bad things mixed with the good things. You never know, right? So I'm gonna start with the price. Excellent price, $1,900 for a fishing kayak that is, it has a pedal drive system that you could go forward and reverse for $1,900. That is an amazing price. Top of the line price, I should say. $1,900. It puts it right there, fighting with the competition for that higher premium budget kayak tier. Really good price, $1,900. Now that we covered price, let's talk about the boat itself. It is 12 feet long and it's about 34 inches wide. That means that it's gonna give you a lot of speed. This boat is super fast. It is amazingly fast. It's like one of the fastest kayak that you could buy. Definitely, probably the fastest kayak that you could buy on that price range. It's super fast. If you need something to take you to your fishing spot in 2 seconds, well, it depends how far it is, right? This is the boat for you. It's super fast, but don't underestimate it. Being fast doesn't really take away from being stable. I tested this boat. I took it out there on the water. I flipped it. And it is super stable enough to be able to stand up and fish. It's stable enough to fight rough waters because I put it through rough waters and it was fine. I even put myself, like the waves were coming like this, and I put myself like this. Those waves hitting me like this, and I didn't feel like I was flipping or anything like that. You could stand up and cast. Of course, all this depends on you actually, because if you're like 500 pounds, this boat will not take you. But if you're like somebody under 220 pounds, this boat is good enough for you. Like, you're gonna be able to do all that stuff, stand up and fish, feel safe on the water. Something that I really like about this boat is that it's not super heavy at all. Like, if you take the drive off, you could even lift this boat. I did it. I show you in one of my videos. I lift this boat like there's like with nothing. So it's very nice to, it's very manageable off the water and on the water. This thing has an instant reverse system. You could go forward and reverse in an instant. The rudder is huge and very responsive. You could do donuts on the water. That means it gives you a lot for you to be able to control it. You could stay on point if you want to. I had it in rough conditions and I was able to just use the drive on the rudder and stay fishing for a long time. Yeah, you had to do a judgment all the times, but at least you could stay in one place even with running water and fish that area, to fish docks, to fish close to the bank, to fish offshore, to fish where boats pass by all the time that you cannot really anchor, that you have to keep moving. This boat gives you that. The PDL drive on this boat is super fast and the rudder is amazing. Talking about the drive and the hull, you have a lifetime warranty on the hull of this boat, and the drive has a warranty for 5 years. That is impressive. You buy this boat from an authorized dealer or the factory, and you don't have to worry about warranty, and you don't have to worry about anything. Like, Old Town has one of the best customer service in the industry. Now, I gotta say, there's a lot of stuff that happened with COVID, so you may have had a bad experience with Old Town or maybe Hobby or whoever, but just think, we're living through horrible conditions right now, and a lot of these companies have a lot of pressure on them. So normally, normal conditions. The customer service is great. I haven't got any bad experience recently, but you may have because of, you know, the elephant in the room. But 5-year warranty on the drive and lifetime. Another thing that I really like about this boat is it just works. When you get it, when you unbox it, all you have to do is, you know, you don't even have to attach the rotor controllers. It's already there. All you have to do is the little some pieces that is missing from the rotor controller, which is you could do in 2 seconds, and put the paddle clipper. This thing is just, you get it and you're ready to go. Super awesome stuff. It has 3 rod holders that you could put your rods on. You have a storage on the boat. You could even, it's a sort of open deck design, which I really like. You could put a cooler in the front. You could take your dog with you. It's a really excellent, fun boat. And fishing, it just works. Now I get asked a lot, hey Aliex, can I take this boat offshore? Yes, you could definitely take this boat offshore. I think it's stable enough to fight those big waves. I think it's stable enough to be in moving water. And I think it's super fast and it's super light, that you could move it through that sand with the right cart. The seat talk, by the way, works amazingly on this boat. You could just put it through the sand like nothing. So is it an offshore boat? I think it's more worthy offshore boat than you have on the 120 PDL, for sure. Now let's talk about some of the things that I didn't like about this boat. I had it, like I said, in rough condition, and I was moving at a decent pace, and you could just hear that water slapping on the hull. And you getting wet, like you get wet like crazy. So just so you know, if there's a lot of moving water and you're going at a decent pace, you're gonna get wet. You're gonna get wet and it's gonna hit you. Bigger boats, something longer like the 136, maybe all that wave hits you and goes away. You know, it doesn't really get to you. It hits the boat and goes away. But on this boat, you're gonna get wet. Now, if the conditions are rough, you're gonna get wet on anything, even on a regular 16-25 footer. When that thing is going really fast and you hear all the splashes, you're gonna get wet. So I don't know if that should be a negative, but anyways, I'm just telling you, that wave hitting the boat, you're gonna get wet. Like I got wet, my cameras got wet. I had to like turn it around because it was wet. Another negative is, for some reason, this boat does not track well, but you have a rotor. With a rotor, you can control anything. I hear a lot of comments from my previous videos that, oh, maybe it wasn't tracking well because the drive was down, or maybe it wasn't tracking well for this. It doesn't track well. Comparing this boat to another Old Town, the 120 or the Predator, those two boats track better than the Salty PDL. It doesn't track that well. Now, it is designed to work with the rudder and the drive, so tracking in that sense is not an issue whatsoever. You could just lock down that rudder if you don't want to have it moving too much, and you could just keep going fishing your spot. Now, to end this video, because I think it's running very long, yes, this thing is a buy, 100%, and not Old Town didn't pay me to say this. Yes, Old Town sent the kayak for free, in quotation, for review, just like any other company I deal with have sent kayaks for reviews. And if you compare one review of mine on a product that I got for free compared to one that I pay for, you pretty much get the same thing, which is 100% my freaking honest opinion. And if you don't like it, just get the hell out of here. Down here. Boom.